Let's be honest here. Can everyone open their eyes and see everything for what it is? Hello there, guys. Welcome back to Yosef's Chelsea Blues. Welcome back to a transfer news video. I know, right? It's a long time since I've done one of these. Since last summer. So, from now on, there's going to be transfer window videos. Hopefully, at least once a day. Hopefully. There might be even an upload later on today. I'm going to try and get a little bit more consistent. There was no videos for literally for the past 3 weeks, but I was very busy. And I've just been watching the World Cup and I've just been so invested in it. So apologies for that. But there has been big news for us Chelsea fans. We're going to get into it. But before we get into it, make sure you smash the like, smash the subscribe button if you're around here. Turn the bell notifications so you don't miss any great upcoming content. Make sure you follow the socials on TikTok, Instagram, and X. Yosef's Chelsea Blues on all. Let's get into it. As you can see in the title, there's two main things I want to talk about. And then there's another thing that I talked about in a short earlier on today, which some of you might have seen. But let's get into it. First off, we're going to talk about Marco Palestra. Yes, it is a done deal. Now, I'm just going to get the news from Fabrizio. This deal happened so quickly, by the way. Like, I heard about this player and then it was done. Like, genuinely, it happened so quick. So here we go. Breaking Marco Palestra to Chelsea. Here we go. Verbal agreement in place between all parties. Atalanta to receive package over €55 million fee plus sell-on clause. Long-term deal to Italian talented right wing back. Chelsea hijack Inter move and get new talent for Xabi Alonso. There was also news that Xabi Alonso personally called him and told him about the project. And this is a request from Xabi Alonso for Chelsea to go and get this player. So I'm glad to see that we're actually listening to Xabi Alonso and we're listening to a manager for once. That's what I'm happy about. Now, talking about this player, I haven't heard of him before I saw his name. But I did some digging. He was voted best Serie A player. No, not best Serie A player. Best Serie A defender last year. So, must be good. You know? But we'll see what happens with that. If he actually turns out to be as good as people are saying he is. So, welcome to Chelsea, Palestra. One thing I do want to say about this deal. People say, oh, don't get excited. It's within the Blueco model. It is. The wage structure, he fits it. The age, he fits it. But who requested for him? Xabi Alonso. Now, I don't want to put this into a responsibility thing that Xabi Alonso requested him, and if it turns out bad, then it's Xabi Alonso's fault. There's a reason he wanted this player. He's a wing-back. It's for his system. So, there's reasoning behind this. We'll see how Palestra gets on at Chelsea. Now, as you can see in the title, there's another thing that we need to discuss. And it's a centre-back called Lacroix. Now, at first, we got this from Matt Law. Got this from Matt Law. So I'm going to just show you now. Where is it? Okay, here it is. We at first got this. Chelsea prepared to advance Lacroix interest as Como ready bid for Chalobah. That's the other topic I want to mention, Chalobah, later on in the video. But we got this from Matt Law. But then we got the big dog, Fabrizio. There we go. Chelsea have started talks for Crystal Palace centre-back Maxcense Lacroix. Understand Chelsea will sign 1 or even 2 centre-backs this summer based also on outgoings. Chalobah wanted in Italy. Chelsea work on several options. So Lacroix is not the only option that they have. Now, as you can see in more detail, Chelsea want to go for 1 centre-back as soon as possible. Working on a Lacroix deal, Chelsea could then go as for another centre-back name, depending on exits like Chalobah. Could be 2 new centre-backs for the Blues. Now, let me tell you my hypothesis on this situation, on the Lacroix situation, and then we'll get, you know what? We'll show you the Chalobah news as well. We may as well, because the story ties into it. So, there we go. Exclusive. Trevoh Chalobah can leave Chelsea this summer, and Como sent official bid for the centre-back. Understand Inter have also looked at Chalobah among centre-back options. English centre-back were focused on World Cup, but UCL clubs keen. Now, let me tell you this now. I'm going to stop sharing. I would keep Chalobah, whether we get Lacroix or not. Well, if we don't get Lacroix, then yeah, we must keep Chalobah. But if we get Lacroix, keep Chalobah as well. I keep Chalobah in the squad. If you guys haven't seen my short on Trevoh Chalobah news, go and look at that now because I go into more detail there. But I'd rather get Lacroix, and there's also that centre back called the one that played with Xabi Alonso, Jacob Ramon. We get him as well. I think we're covered. Or maybe just get 1 more after that. Because we're going to sell Badiashile, Disasi, and Fofana and Tosin. If we're going to sell all those 4, then we need replacements. I think we need to sign 3 centre-backs at least if you're going to get rid of those 4. So, yeah. But the real question I want to ask is, are Chelsea finally moving serious? Have Bluco learnt their lesson? I don't want to get my hopes up. But if they have, I'll applaud it when it's needed. First off, get that Lacroix deal done. And then work on the positions that we need to strengthen. If we do that, then I'll say, well done, Bluco. You've done what you needed to do. Now we see if the players do well. Hopefully it pays off. But Palestra is the only one done yet. Remember, we've got Quenda coming in. We've got Barco. There's players coming in. And there's players that we're going to get out. So, watch this space. Be ready for more videos. Yeah? This Lacroix deal is going to advance soon. I can feel it. But yeah. Are Chelsea moving serious? You can answer that question in the comments. Leave your comments below. I think Chelsea are moving serious finally. But yeah, that is going to be it. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you smash the like, smash the subscribe button if you're new around here. Turn the bell notification so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. Make sure you follow all socials on TikTok, Instagram, X. Yours is Chelsea Blues on all. Hashtag road to 900 subs. Hashtag Blueco out. In a bit, guys. Up Chelsea. And we're out.